Welcome back to another episode of Talk Entertainment and Arts. Namhla niphethe umshini. It's a takeover. Yeah. Ngithi namhla laga T podcast. Nemshini behind the scenes, and we have a guest today, Nana Sambo. How are you, Nana?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine.
Great.
So, how do we kick things? Can you please briefly tell me about yourself, like your background, to Kulelepi? Yeah.
Okay, it's simple. Ngikhulele kaNgomane all my life. Attended St. Michael's, UTech. That's where I completed. And then born of two avid readers of parents, teachers. So yeah, I think in a nutshell, I had a beautiful childhood and
yeah. Okay. What does Nana do?
Professionally or passionately?
Both. Yeah.
Okay, professionally, so I am a sales coordinator at Hilton Garden Inn Hotel.
Okay.
And then for passion, I am an MC host, aspiring TV presenter, voiceover artist. I am a mother. That is the most passionate thing I'm trying to do. Yeah.
So you can do more voiceovers, Jay. I got 35.
I got 35. If you can pay me good.
Malini.
Okay, we'll talk about that. No.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Yeah. So I do voiceovers and stuff like that, yes. The Swazi youth, some of them have certified me influential. Some people find me stylish. I don't know how. I just have a gift of putting things I have together and look amazing, like I am now.
Sure.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's me.
Which work have you done in terms of being a media personality?
Okay. So the bug got me. I was sitting at my parents' sofa. There were no couches. This is a couch. My parents have never owned such. So I was watching Top Billing one time, and then the presenter there was Basetsana Kumalo. So I was convinced. I was 12 years old. I was convinced that is what I have to do for the rest of my life. And then it happened that we went to visit my uncle in Johannesburg, in Kempton Park. And then surprisingly, he booked us for a Friday recording of the Yo TV. Who remembers Yo TV?
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
what
dun,
year
dun,
was this?
This was 2002.
Huh?
2002. Oh, and actually, in fact, when I saw Batasana Kumala, I couldn't have been 12 because in 2002, Benga grade 2.
What grade 2?
I'm a 94 baby. No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we've got ghost interviewers there. Which that's fine. So I went to Kempton Park. Then my uncle booked us for the Friday shooting. So we went there. So it was very, very, very bougie because when we're three of us. It was me, my older brother, then my sister. So we went there. We lined up. So back shooting for Monday. Good day Tuesday. Good day Wednesday. Then it was us Friday. Yeah, born. So finally, when it was time for us to shoot, a studio. I was amazed. The cameras on top, the presenters, Bo Cici Ravele, Bo Shade, Giliberti, she's in the UK now. I met all those, and this boy, I've forgotten his name. So yes.
Dr. Axilo
Dr. Musa. No.
Not Musa.
No, it was not Musa.
Musa
he was white.
Time.
No, but Musa. He was recording for the other. We were recording it for Friday. There was Cecilia Cecilia. And then there was Sade, Liberty, and then this white guy, yeah. So then we started the shooting, and then they said there's a singing competition. Apparently I sing. People don't believe this. Yeah, I sing. My team knows. What do they know? Yeah, I
used
sing.
To sing, Mose.
Because I went to do in high school. Yeah, I sing.
Yeah.
So it's now people don't believe me. So there was a singing competition. I raised up my hand and we started singing.
And
so I won the competition.
Oh.
But that was not the talent. That was not what I wanted to do. So I won that competition. I came back. Manguya Embaga Railway, my primary school, I was a star. Became famous. Yo TV. The funny part is Maktaleo TV show for me to watch it Gangomane at my mom's house. Kohamba case.
Huh.
So I couldn't.
Like your
see
episode,
myself.
you didn't watch
I
it?
didn't watch my To this day, I tried to Google it. I tried to. My uncle tried to go back to.
Your uncle has
YouTube
connections,
studio.
must ngabe.
No, per se. He tried to go back to get that clip, but
Yeah.
but he couldn't. Yeah, and then I think from there, and then gradually, I was convinced, good, I need to be on TV. I started pursuing Emma auditions in South Africa about top billing, stuff like that. So every time I go to Johannesburg, you feeling go at my uncle's place, and then at 2:00 in the morning every time, at 2. At Kempton Park to wherever the auditions happen. Every time I go there, because in contestant number 40 something at 2:00. South African children are very passionate about what they are doing, about this whole TV thing. But pata balale at the venue. That's how serious they are. And competing with such children, it has given me an edge. The sort of edge in how I present myself and how I speak, you know, and how I present myself visually and vocally, because people don't understand, Kuti, your vocal image is important. My voice distinguishes me from you. We can wear the same outfit, you can wear what I'm wearing, but it's the voice. So yeah, I pursued that. Then my biggest break was 2019 when I put my audition on Instagram for the SABC3 Morning Espresso television talent search. So out of 6,100 and something videos or audition, I was shortlisted to be top 50 to audition in Johannesburg. That was my biggest break.
Were you the only Swazi?
I was the only Swazi standing. So I went there. It was the biggest break ever in my life. So I went there and auditioned and stuff like that, on being the only Swazi. And the funny thing is, the South African children, they always ask you, who's representing you? And nobody represents me. I have no agency.
Like, my agent. Yeah.
I just have talent, raw talent, and that's it. So yeah, and then I do my MC. When I came back, the break, it opened a lot of doors for me in the country, in gig wise. So yeah, and our country is quite small. Sometimes I feel it's limiting because what I do, it's a muscle. I get a gig once or twice, then I'm dry. I get it again, and then I'm dry. So it's quite difficult. It's a muscle I need to exercise because you are as good as your first show. Or your last show, actually. Yeah. So yeah.
So Mina, can I ask you something? What's the like you started watching or you started liking what you do by liking top billing, right?
Yes.
So what was a 12-year-old doing watching the top
lifestyle
billing when you were supposed to be playing outside?
Yeah.
Orange. Is it the orange corner?
No, it's in Ngomane, Nemoba.
Yes. Like
that's a good question. I'm a complex person. I've been a complex human being. Ngisakula. Meaning I'm an introvert and at the same time I love my space. So what is a 12-year-old doing at TV? That's a good question. I loved TV. You know, my father was, I used to like being around my father's energy. Till to this day, my father's a very strong person. His human vibrations are so strong. And I'm in this room so quiet. The conversation is interesting because of my vibrations. That's who I am. That's who I am. So, back to Kazakh TV, my father used to watch so much TV. Al Jazeera. My father used to carry this classic cassette. I don't know if you guys in this room know
VCR. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know the movie Shawshank Redemption. You don't know it.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, go find it. So he used to find this classic song. So this time Kanza, my dad used to watch such shows. So Kanza in the living room to a sofa. I'm basking in his energy. And then I saw Basatana, and then outside I'm the only girl at home. Outside I used to play soccer. I did play with girls, but girls never.
Position.
So growing up, I grew up around a lot of male energy. I love how men. I'm so amazed. I'm in my element. There are men here. I'm the only female. I like it like that. There's something about you guys that I actually like. Power. How you exercise power. Men are so power ngatin. You guys want power to yourselves, but you acknowledge when another man is good. For example, but you'll still sit in the bench and actually cheer for your team.
True, yeah.
For women, it's different.
Not me.
Not you.
So why is it that case, Well?
Why is it that case?
Sometimes women don't support each other, like us men?
Good question. It is our upbringing. We were brought up in a competition spectrum, or spectrum, to say. For example, okay, meaning I've seen it. I don't have sisters, right? But I've seen it because bosses of Omagi have got girl children, yabon. So we were raised kuti, wena ngathi uyavila apha, na ungafana na nolwazi. So I mean, I'm growing up, okay, everything I have to do, I have to outshine ban nolwazi, yabon. Hayi sisi wena nje nangwasha teacher kahle nje wena ntiwasha kahle teacher and wena ube kahle esikoleni ungafani na gugu. So we are growing up ngifuna outshine gugu in my life. Kani a man, nine boys it's different. Your father would take you emphakathini to see a man, nihlale phasi as men, but to see another man speak. You have soccer that has told you teamwork. No, we didn't have that.
Netball.
Yeah, but the netball, the way it's so aggressive, look, I shouldn't take the ball from you. That's fucking not teamwork. Yeah. The aggression. Yeah. Soccer has aggression to it. I agree. Yeah. But soccer, there are so many men that they teach you a culture from the locker rooms because you sit down and listen to your coach. So, most of the time, it's a woman, and I need to be in competition with a woman. That's why you find a CEO, managing 5,000, my CEO, general manager, 100,000. You find that a problem nami. You ask yourself, why? If a man in a workspace, like Mkulisi is driving a sports car, and this way is like, I need to go and have a drink na Mkulisi. So you'll say, as one be one. That is really initiating conversation nam kulis. But figure ramblers, they order a beer. They say, what's your story? With women, it's different. You can't do that. You should notice when a woman walks in a room, and there are other women, they look bambuga pass. When a man walks in a room, you all look at him like eye level. You should notice that. Women have that thing, but buga pass then but you gonna do. I work with women all the time, even in my 8 to 5. I work with women. Yeah, well, that's why the only time when I'm looking at, I'm reading a book. I don't speak or talk of nonsense. Yeah. So, when you always with the machita, ne? If I can, yeah, I try to. So, don't you think it would be a right idea if when you'd get your views about gender-based violence and because if as much as and stuff like that, but don't you think it would be good since when I was don't you think it would be right because gender-based violence this is not right? Yeah, I've been asked that, and I have had conversations with men. The most unfortunate part is abuse now. I'm not saying as a woman we're responsible for it, but we have contributed somehow. I'll give you an example. Meaning I'm a very strong woman, like dominating woman. I once had a heated conversation with my male counterpart, someone I share a bed with, apparently. So we've had a heated conversation so much that I pushed him, banging prika at some point. And then I'm asking myself, if this guy was not raised in a proper setting or pushed to a boiling point where he could have hit me. And then must forget my poison. But bengeke kubuke le cause kuthi iqale kuphi. Women asasikhuluma magcini, so we have become abusive ourselves. We have contributed, but I'm not condoning any form of abuse, yabona. But what I've gathered from men is but you women ansati buki in the mirror, ansati buki kuthi the problem sometimes it's us. He could have hit me straight up. Yeah. To try and contain me, what was amagungubama from my neck? Retrieve, and I did retrieve, and I sat down and apologized to him. Whereas if bengai kota this with I have few girlfriends, but whereas if bengai kota gibo, but that's yagnyela, ganimale, fuck off, lenja. And if I was not honest enough to say, I think I'm poor. You understand? So, and another thing, these things amongst guys, because you won't speak of such things. The end result says, so and then talk to a ultagi.
Is it because amachita afuna kubonakala masculine bangakhombisa the feminine side of them?
Nobody has given a voice to men emotionally. You guys have not been given the platform to speak emotionally because society and how we are brought up, you guys don't have the luxury to feel emotions. You don't.
Why is that?
It's just the way it's like us having a period.
Mm-hmm.
It's how nature. That's why pads. So you guys with you is not. It's okay. It's a natural thing for you guys. You don't have luxury to feel emotion. Wow. Emotion, you guys, you interpret it as weakness. So good that pads or give you platforms to speak about emotional things. Men, you guys are huge teddy bears that need validation. You're the sweetest. Yeah, men. Thank you, men. You know, Tina, we are the strong beings. Tina, Mina, you give me as a woman, you give me a sperm, I'll give you a baby. You give me a house, I'll give you a home. You give me eggs, I'll make an omelet for you. I'm powerful. There's a healing force about me. Can you men, I give you an egg with alshisa. I give you a sperm, I give you a house with a TV, crates.
Yeah. Simple.
So the emotional people in the ecosystem, honestly, it's men. It is men. That is why if I watch my boyfriend I think besides it's his choice to be with me. I think I'm one person. He's comfortable to cry in front of me. He's comfortable to say nanang shayegile. He's to an extent nanang shayegile. Nasifika restaurant ngimleng nemali. Ngimnika le mali masoka endlini to liberate him as a man.
So he ufika patale.
Ngimnika le mali ufika patale.
Why ungapatali?
No, I'm now emasculating him. I need to liberate. A woman needs to liberate you. No matter how strong she is, she needs to liberate you. Meaning, I enjoy being a female. Gender equality, equal opportunities. Okay, I get it. As a woman, give me an opportunity. Don't want to sleep with me to give me a position. I get that. But I don't wish to be a man. I love being feminine. I love the way you guys are looking at me now. I love being a female.
So you wouldn't say...
I wouldn't want to trade places. So for me, even if I'm strong, women have the benda ema put because they're uneman, so for not going to slim. No, I don't want a man that's slim to lead me, to even sleep with me. No, I need your masculine energy. So liberate a man. Nangabe unemali when I'm nigga from endlini. Also figure restaurant, he pays. Nas pumala pa iwaiter ubona ukuthi kubhadala bani yena. It is our business ukuthi the ute imali. So who gives you guys that platform? Nobody gives you that platform.
So you mean to say you are not a feminist?
I'm not a feminist. Not a feminist. I am not. I'm a woman who understood. I'm in a journey of understanding who I am. It's like in sex. You can never make a woman come who hasn't discovered or has been in tune with her body. You can never. You can't make a woman come who hasn't mastered her body. You can't. No matter about Superman. I tell you today, any woman you've slept with or who pretends she's came or she comes or whatnot, she hasn't discovered her body. To tell you a fact, a free of charge fact, meaning as a woman I can make myself come alone. If I understand. Good thing to mean as a woman. So I'm not a feminist. Feminists, Anyalo, I think, have lost the plot of what femininity is and what feminism.
Ask you that
feminism.
Because even that thing then daughter must take it. Feminism, something like that. Is it okay? But what are you saying about the daughter must? After saying when we are gonna keep him but gay transparency or but do you think what's in daughter must?
I'll start with the feminism thing.
Yeah.
Emma feminists think to push the narrative of or the energy of being a female, of being a woman in the world. You need to fight against the masculine power. No. Liberate. A woman was made to liberate a man. A man was created to love a woman. We thrive. Tina, we thrive in how you guys love us. Truth be told, any powerful woman who makes money, we thrive in that. So Emma feminists have been aggressive about it. Me, I'm not a feminist. I don't want to be a man. Feminists want to be men. They want to be women. They want to be both.
They want equal opportunities.
That is what is equal opportunity. Equal opportunities means both sexes in anything, any spectra, sports, career. They are human beings before there's a human being before gender.
Oh, that's the equal.
It's human. It's science saying this is a what? Kenny for whatever, whatever, mama or whatever we are called in science. Before it's when the sperm starts growing, germinating, where there is equality is saying we are human beings first. We are sperms. A sperm doesn't have gender. It's when it starts
if
germinating.
We hold the same position. Mina bang patala 10,000.
Yes.
Wena bang patala 5.
Yes.
Ngeke kuve ngathi bakwendela phansi.
Bangendela pass. If I have the same qualifications as you.
Yes.
It's the same thing Oprah that made Oprah start her own show.
Then Bagwendela pass. It's not right.
Yeah, it's not right.
That's what they are fighting for.
No. They've lost the plot. Emma feminists atibona if ngifuna ba invote aphinze ngibe ngumfati. Phela nangabe thina ema females sifuna kuba mad vote. That means bonke bomeselana babe ma females. Is it possible for bomeselana bonke emhlabeni babe ma females? No.
Ngawatinji.
Exactly. Exactly. So what I'm saying is le plot say lahlekile. Gender equality means can we go back to say these people bafanana? If Nana une BSc noma MPA na Sibusiso une BSc ne MPA in a position boy two abanike opportunities. Singathi Nana because une vagina. I will use kuze ndalana nana. Ngimnike as a favor just because I slept with her. No. At the same time, it's not even fair for you guys.
It's a disadvantage.
Disadvantage. I tell you, most positions, if it's throughout, men will be disadvantaged.
Yo.
So, equality and are in favor. What feminists have done, they have been aggressive about it. What I'm saying, I'm a woman who enjoys being a woman. I don't want to be a man. A man can't do what I do, and I can't do what a woman. Exactly. Now you don't want to be a woman. Exactly, which is fine. Which is fine. So yeah.
Okay, let's take it back to media.
Yes. What media brought me here? Yes.
You saying you're in competitions trying to get into that show?
Auditions, Yes.
Don't you think we can try that here in the country? Because we don't have much shows. And we don't have a lot of TV stations as well. But ngabanjani sasibe neyethu top billing.
I don't mind.
Hosting Nana.
And inga hosting him the top billing. Mkombe, I feel as much as I go outside of the country to audition, nobody has given me a platform. Look, what's a brand, like for example, singing Bonang. But I am more when I go out of my country, I think I'm recognized more than I am in my own country. Meaning, in my country, I need to prove myself more than I have to outside. I've seen that a lot. Where bang shayela, nana. We got your name from Kombe, yeah. Come audition for this. I'm veiling audition, and then they put a young girl or a young man who's still upcoming. I've been doing this. I've been doing this. So what I'm saying is, I'm tired. I'm at a point where I'm tired of proving myself in my own home ground.
Is that because Nababo would say Nana? She knows what she's doing as a media personality. Upcoming, it's easier to exploit that person. Bamnige Nana utsina hey Nana uti 10,000 if you want me on your show.
Yeah, right.
lona
good point.
batomfaka maybe bathi 2000 or 1.2.
I'm happy you brought that up. Can our country stop trying to start initiatives, for example, TV programs, budgets? Can they start them with talent and measure talent worth?
Okay.
Our country doesn't measure talent with worth. It measures talent in budget. I can repeat that. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Banayo le budget.
Baba nayo budget.
Iphelela kuphi?
That's the big question you should ask yourself. So ngiyakuva lokuthi you can say they'd rather not have somebody who's been level. But the funny part is the people that they give to do these gigs who have been, I don't know. Maybe it's a favor. One time I owe you a favor. And I'm just, what I'm saying is I'm tired of the politics of the drama behind our art industry in the country.
But is it politics per se? Lokuthi, okay, what is happening? The landscape is arts and entertainment. Would you say it's politics for us to address it?
It don't be politics for us to address it. It's just that the problems go really deep. We've been given platforms. As artists, we've been given those platforms. But I think it's just good so that people can see, or go make media good see we did have a forum, but nothing's actually being done. And I'm quite grateful, I'm one of the artists in the country who has an 8 to 5. Meaning I know artists who don't have an 8 to 5, who literally live of being a comedian, being an MC, being a musician, lighting, that, being the think tank like Zoe is for me in my team. Because there are different kinds of people in the industry. Yeah, the charismatic ones, the ones Bonang, the ones in front of the camera, charismatic, energy. The think tanks, the people who make us charismatic, who come with the concept, the brain.
Yeah.
Then they're the ones who take opportunity. Not to wear mask, but thanks to my mask. Not to wear sanitize, but thanks to my sanitizer. And then there are those who are the jack of all trades, but they are master of none.
Aish.
Those are your Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is a comedian. Guys! Jamie Foxx can sing, but he's not the great singer. Jamie Foxx is a comedian, but not the greatest of comedians. Jamie Foxx is he's everything.
What Jamie Foxx?
He's everything, but he's master of none. So what I was trying to say is, I think our industry it has given us the platforms, but actually, but what I'm saying is I'm grateful I have an 8 to 5 job because I have a child, I've got bills to pay. And I'm grateful for the few Swazi people and the companies that give me opportunities to do my emceeing. Because as I said, when I'm coming, it's a muscle.
Yeah.
You need to keep on. It's a talent, yes, but you need to work on it. You need to work on it. So, yeah.
So, ngabanjani sesi establish arts and not arts. A talent school or drama in the
academy
country.
sort of.
Academy.
Yeah, that would be nice. Have a class yaga public speaking. German lecturer
like a Montessori thing.
Like a Montessori thing. Yeah. Sibene coming in class, arts class, yeah.
That would be dope.
That would be dope.
Because I think nalapo ngasita nalama artists could see as you want to venture into this thing to TV, to music and all that, you get the knowledge.
Yes.
Because ngati bete kahle le knowledge.
We don't.
Of how to actually move in the industry.
Lagangwane.
Yeah.
Yeah, see because talent without knowledge, you won't last long. You won't. Because talent alone cannot sustain you. Yeah, but Larry has often said this a lot of times. You need the education about that thing. So talent without knowledge is it don't sustain.
So what it's in sabula batal bet for education. Being a lot of miss no science kakhulu.
Manager, I'm one child. My parents, like my mom. My mom comes from a that's in. Yeah, my family is perfect ngekholwa. Yabona. So my mom in that setup, she was the black sheep. Nguyora like meter. So ngathini. My mom has been the parent her sisters or anyone associated or in association with her would say, utawudlani, you know, utawudlani, now lungile is my mom's name, now lungile lokikela lo mfana, yabona, sifelapho. But I tell you, when I started doing Mina Emma shows, my mom began driver and go to a show like that perform illusion. You understand? Those shows for my mom, it doesn't make sense for her. But she would sit there. And that's why I owe my mom so much. Yabon. She would drive me to the shows. Some of them didn't make sense. Some of them did make sense for her because some of the kind of crowds or kind of shows or events I would do, they would speak to her age. Shows. My parents in I would attest. Kuba bete imali. Meaning when I started applying mangicatha AUTech my grade 12, I applied to art schools bangithatha. Then I applied in the country, apply Limkokwing, and then bangithatha onke kulaba universities. But his scholarship bang award ukuthi Limkokwing. And then being my parents was mfana mhamba ungena ufunza nje, you know, till we grew up in that thing. I was doing international tourism. So funza because they didn't have the means to take me to those schools.
But after and then.
But I play after. After, by the way. Yeah, I play after, and they accepted me because I go in Timbash. So yeah,
it's tough.
It's tough. But I'm grateful. I'm where I am. I have a job. I'm trying to push my passions, regardless. After.
Yeah.
So depression my mom can't afford to take me to after. No.
Okay, coming back to the school. My question is,
yes.
Okay, we make the school, we take the kids to the same school as Kumara. Don't get silly field,
yes.
Stuff like that. But do we have the industry after the school? Like we are in school, but smokers.
That was so.
What are we gonna do?
Yeah, true. I think because it's going to be an academy, a school.
Cool.
Yeah. I need to start a school. You need a mentor. I'll say mentoring from other now. So once lapo the will tap into the industry of South Africa to say we have an art school in Swaziland. That's where things will merge. I think it will be even much easier when we have the school. So
our mission is when we have the school, mission we're just producing for SA media.
Yeah, it's necessary export.
Truth be told, export, guys.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, still export available. I mean, our population is 1.8 million.
Eish.
We don't have one person Instagram like following. For me ukuthi ngithole endorsement shothi ngicela nabogogo nabomkhulu ngicela everyone angfollow shaka Instagram. We are 1.8 million people in Swaziland. So it's impossible. That's why these kids in South Africa get endorsements ngema followings because their population is high. Yabona. Mina nangalwela ukuthi ngifole endorsement ngamele ukuthi ngiyelata khamuti ngicela begogo ngibendele ema Facebook or ema Instagram account bangfollow to try and get.
But the following play has to also match lama likes and
sengisho kona phela ukuthi
ngeba like bogogo.
But the following dude sengikhuluma ngale ukuthi at least my followers dude
yeah
nema data skas kanje right
data.
But sengikhuluma le following dog yabona
yeah
the following dog.
yeah so okay shothi vele la ngwane siya develop
it's a training ground
samthatha nana simfaka emarket.
One day that will happen. And the good thing, this thing will be on internet. One day when I blow up, because I'm a very spiritual person. When God, there's a difference when it's your turn and your time. My time hasn't come. It's still my turn. Logusa, I have opportunities to sit here and have a platform to have an internet print. It's a turn. It's my turn. It's my turn to be shortlisted top 50 SABC. It's my turn. But one day when God says it's my time, I will blow up like Waffles did.
And you'll say,
if you can sit down with Waffles and actually ask her, she can't tell. You can't explain it. If someone can explain in detail, it was not God's doing. Contribute somehow. Yeah, when I want everything because there's a divine energy above me. No, I'm from a bar of soap. But if you can literally ask her, she'll say, I can't tell you how that is exactly what
she went viral.
Me. Yes, but how? She's always been posting things. I tell him Mhlambeka Instagram.
Yeah.
And then this moment, she went viral.
Algorithm phela ka tweet.
No, guys. If you try to explain things in science, no, man. That is exactly what's gonna happen with me. And I went viral. No, dude, I've been viral. I mean, now I'm gonna go YouTube and check. I'm there. There's a print. I'm there. God said it's my time, so it hasn't come. So I shouldn't be bitter. The thing is, with us, about bitter. Yeah. People now want to be waffles. That's not each string be cool now.
Sonke sifuna DJ.
Mina nje masengiphulo waphinda ufuna kufaka ibarrette be cool na. Ema leather boots begakho na. We are better. Meaning when waffles blowed up, when courtesy of hip hop got the gig at SFBC, I was like, damn, God is in my neighborhood. God is now blessing Swazi kids. Shit, the guy is in my neighborhood. I was excited. I was ecstatic. But bitter people don't look at it like that.
Nah, they don't.
How many just string yamin on full? How many is courtesy? That is being bitter. One of the reasons I'm so beautiful and so it's what I'm not a bitter person. I love chili. I love bitter things. But as a person, no. Yeah, so no string, no. When God blesses people around you, just take it good to the guy is now in your neighborhood.
But
I wear G-strings too, but no it don't be as enticing as waffle.
But so being let string. That God came and saw.
Yeah, but then God came. That's good material. But then yeah,
I get you. It wasn't the talent. It wasn't the talent.
No, it was the talent, of course. Okay. Yeah. But what I'm saying, Mkombe, let's analyze. It was a time.
So I tell you, bantu abathi string uzona pop. That's what you mean.
Okay, string waifaka. Yabona. People don't need strings ukuthi ba pop. Okay, because I said I'm a spiritual person. You see Moses split the sea into two using just a log. It was a fucking simple log. But if the log you wouldn't have split that water into two. meaning no matter to the same G-string like fagile waffles, it's not gonna let grace ayiko yena igrace yakhe yamkhanza ane G-string dog athoke yona mina mangafaka the same one. I dog, what if
it's not factual what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying. The same thing.
I'm selling my earphones, so I'm hoping.
I know it sounds funny, but I hope people will get it.
Yeah.
The same thing. But Nani say she blowed up. Yeah. So there is something at that moment. Ngulungulu wasipha ema blueprints. Noma ngabe ungathanda mimika. I love Bonang Mateba, by the way. I love her work ethic. If nobody intimidates me ever. Good, emhlabeni nje good. Noma ungaletha bani good. But one time I was auditioning for top billing. I saw her cross a room begenga like bengihleti khona bengikhona kubona the passage. Ngambona dog enga so. No. That is the only human being I felt intimidated. No, I don't know if it's because I really admire her. I admire her work ethic. It doesn't mean I should start wearing weaves. I should start being your girl. Oh my gosh, I'm here. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't mean no. It is her. She has a blueprint of her own. Let me have got my own blueprint. I mean, one person I love vintage. I'm not trying to blow my own horn, but it's a fact. It's my own blueprint. There are things I say and how I say them, and I get away with them. But no, if I go to exactly as I said it, you won't get away with it.
Join much string.
If somebody said the same thing,
they'll think I'm hating.
Huh?
They'll think I'm hating if I would say.
You were hating. Exactly. So go find a SK cause. If some other guy was sucking pussy and went viral, it would have been as as static as it was. Yeah, people started making memes, started making videos. Google SK land for what? You know,
Yeah.
why?
No, I get you.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
yeah.
So wait, Uzi, what we're gonna top billing so far? I'm just
Yes,
thinking,
yes, yes.
And then you went to audition for it.
Yeah.
Wow, it's your show, bro. Can't you see?
No, it's
your
the first time I
show.
watched it,
Yeah.
and then I swear to you, I've been. I've been targeting my SABC 3 shows because they are under Tolepelo Productions, which is Basid's company. Of which, if you're under that umbrella, there are many opportunities or possibilities that you. Unfortunately, the show Top Billing has been closed. It's no more airing ever. But in me,
What is happening?
it's not evils.
What
But
is happening?
no, we have Valonje. Finally, we have Valonje generations in Abegisa
Yeah.
or something. Yeah,
No, like top billing, going to
Top Billing was a travel and lifestyle show.
Mm.
You get to travel and
Angazi,
present. Yeah, Top Billing.
Yeah, channel Swaz.
Oh. So, but the thing is, I am still inside when I push things. I'm still that girl who wants to be on Top Billing. I still am.
But for now, what are you trying to push?
Now I'm trying to push my own podcast. I'll
Mm.
be having my own podcast soon. Yes.
Don't invite.
Duck invite, yeah.
Okay.
Duck invite. Yes. We have a name already. We'll be airing soon on the 6th of August. My
Okay.
first guest will be Mdura. I know, yeah, Mdura will be my first guest. It's called Unstitching with Nana Sambo. It is funny how the name came up. So I don't know Kulma about a song. It's me about the song Unstitches Me. And I use the word unstitching so much. And that name is very ambiguous. Ambiguity, meaning it can talk a lot of things to you. I want to unstitch a lot about Mdura, who he is as a person, unstitch that. Unstitching meaning telling stories that I can ask him that even if now you wouldn't. For example, I want people to unstitch the love I have for fashion, the love I have for TV, the love I have for women. I want people to unstitch that because people have unstitched that and I'm a bitch. You have this person. I'm a storyteller. When you look at me, you think a lot of things. You think a lot. So, what are the societal topics? I want to unstitch that. So, yeah, that's what I'm working on. My own podcast. Yeah.
So you'll be stitching everyone.
I'll be stitching everyone, dog.
No.
You can even bring the king.
Unstitching. Not
You can even
stitching.
bring the king.
Hey,
I'm
Yabong,
unstitching.
correct.
Because everything, we are living in a world where it's stitched.
Yeah.
We see powerful people both feeling news. I will sit with him one time. Yeah, I have his number. I will sit with him and then stitch who he is. Maybe under the stitching singer, if I would say at one point he sold shoes for a living or something. But he stitched. So in the central bank. A lot of things. We are walking in a stitched world. Bekani, the power, the girl Logangoman and I right now sitting in a sofa can be unstitched.
Is it because we're trying to be perfect?
We are trying to be perfect.
I love the concept.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
Thank
the fact that I like it because I feel like if Njoba you just mentioned Boba be film
Yes.
I think Nabokto if Ushalana and stuff like that, I think to introduce le irrelevant pilagio they are digital. So
Yeah.
Yes.
now they'll start understanding what is in that. Oh,
Yes.
every day was going to shoot.
Asibabukele.
I feel like it's actually a good idea. I really like it.
Thank you. Yeah. Skhatsi spend an hour sort of scope.
Are we still 45? Wow.
Wow. Wow. 45.
Solo siyakhuluma.
Solo siyakhuluma.
Solo siyahema ngoba thina mhliphethe ngumshini. Umshini uhleza hema.
I don't know. Maybe we can. I don't want. No, let's not wrap up. But 45 minutes is fine.
No, we can
We can go
continue.
on. Oh, let's go
Yeah,
on.
we can
then.
go on.
Okay. All right.
Coach, where were we?
About
And
my
stitching.
podcast.
Yeah,
Stitching with
yeah,
that,
yeah.
I think we're done
And
with
being perfect and all that.
that. Yes.
Do you think you'll be able to unstitch laboba bemnis? Because maybe like umfulo petse position as a tool, and then you ask them some topics, they'll take it as It's controversial.
That's a good question. I like that. I will ngathini. Last talking to you, I have no strategy that I will devise. Of course, I will not do it the way Mark G does it.
Yeah.
Mark G is blunt. So who you fucking? So I had I love Mark G. I'm lying about the podcast.
Yeah. We're all chillers.
That.
Yeah.
You're all chillers, exactly. And I love how he does it. So I love them. Yeah, but they unstage a lot. They've unstaged a lot. Yeah, and I really like that. So to answer your question, I don't know. We just have to find out.
So you might take Joe Rogan's approach. I don't know if you know him.
I know Joe Rogan. Yeah, I like his approach, but no.
He's calm but safe.
Yeah, he's calm.
Yeah.
But no. Let's just say we'll find out, because I just want to create a space. Like now, let's say it's created. We've forgotten what we're even shooting. It's like we're just talking.
Yeah, we're just talking.
So I don't know. We just have to find out. Yeah.
The unstitching. How did you come about it? Like, the
unstitching. It's a word I use a lot.
No, like actually venturing into that type of.
Come up with an idea. Would see you want to talk to people, and then how did it come about? Because you know what, I want to make it a podcast like that.
Okay, before the idea of having a podcast was there before we had a name. So the name came after the idea was there. We just wanted a name. My team and I actually I was approached by a team, a very powerful team. To say that we can
powerful than 35.
We'll find out. We'll find out. So they approached me. We didn't have a name. So when the name Unstitching came, and I was like, so this is how the podcast, because we had the idea, because you can have so many ideas and get so carried away, but you need one premise. Which what would be the premise of? We didn't have a premise, we had great ideas. So the name then helped us to create a premise. Kutsi will be Unstitching. We'll be just Unstitching.
I think we should wrap up. Eh?
Yeah.
No, it's not wrap you up.
Yeah.
We still continue. Like,
what's in Ghost Lady?
Ghost Lady. What's in Ghost Lady?
Okay. I want to ask you about your thing, your achievements. I can see you've got achievements. Like
achievements?
Yeah.
What do you mean? You see, I have achievements. Oh my God.
Like awards or something like that.
Yeah, I have won awards. The Jumbo Dinner Awards twice, being the brand of the year. I've won it twice. What else? I've been honored. I've been honored to speak in youth seminars, I would say. Most of the topics I've been given to talk about is self-aware. Because I think I'm the most self-aware person, not selfish, self-aware. Yeah, I'm the most self-aware person.
I can tell.
But it doesn't mean I don't crack. People think because I'm like this, I'm always like this. No. I do go home. Okay, but like I'm in fact be told. I cry, I have days where I feel like shit. But it's such things. And going into my inbox, it's quite humbling. I've been honored more than I've achieved. I've been honored by people who just inbox me and say, Nana, I love you. I love your energy. I love your style. Nana. One of my colleagues in my team was like, Nana, if there are people, we haven't even tapped into a fracture of so many people who feel this way about you. So I've been honored. I've been told, could see that people love me just for who I am. I've been hated as well. People just hate me even if I can walk in a room, Jay. With me, you are straight. There's nothing in between. If you love me, you will love me. If you hate me, you will hate me. But I love both sides of the coin. So yeah, I've been honored. I've achieved. Yeah, but being the only Swati to stand in South African soil, top 50. Every time when I was watching the auditions, Instagram, when I was protesting, it was the talent. Being frustrated every day. I was surprised to be told, Gutsi, I was shortlisted.
That's actually an achievement.
That was an achievement for me. That was an achievement for me. Working with some South African brands, of which I can't disclose a lot of things.
NDA.
Yeah, I can't disclose. That's an achievement. It was an achievement for me too to refuse offers of going to bed with powerful men who can change my life within an instant. Thank you. It's an achievement for me because
we need more of
some of the offers. some of the offers were so tempting so much that I had to think about it. I'm one person, if I have to think about something, it means it has grabbed my attention.
Yeah.
Some of the offers did grab my attention, and the only thing I thought was the fracture of people who say, Nana, I love you, everyone, the way you are. And if I take this offer, will I look at these people the same? I'm raising a daughter. Will I come back home and look at my daughter the same way? I wouldn't. So I've declined them. They would have changed my life with a powerful man, South African man who can change my life. But
like,
that's an achievement of my own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, no.
At the same time, I honestly speaking, I don't blame women who take those opportunities. I don't. In actual fact, I respect them. I respect anyone who does something I can't do.
We have a blame about alcohol.
That has
Is alcohol an opportunity? It's not an opportunity.
No, I think. I have one mantra. If I can sleep peacefully about it, if I can wake up and not think about it, intention is the most powerful thing. Anything you do, your intention has to be clear.
Sure.
If I went in bed with these men and they did change my life, if my intention was I'm tired of losing, I'm tired of I want to reach, if my intention was that, I would have slept well at night. So that's why I'm saying the women or anyone who takes such opportunities, I'm blame. But my intention was I'm a mother. My intention was I still when I make it, I still want to be the serene person that I am now. Because I've got no baggage. That is what I want. That is the intention. So intention should drive you. What is your intention? What is your intention next summer, this girl? I want pussy. Okay, fine. Sleep with her, fine. Then you'll be fine. Yeah. If your intention is to love her, then go the extra mile. Intention is everything. So my intention was not for a quick fix. I hate quick fixes. I'm a strong woman. I'm very thick-headed. I want something like a challenge. I don't like quick fixes.
Not quickies.
I don't like quick fixes.
But they say, in this industry, when you are, I'd say, pure,
Yes.
that way,
yes.
that gatekeepers,
It's true. Because you are taking the power. This man I had a conversation with, he was like, I've never seen a more stupid woman like you. I was like, thank you. I think with my stupid brain, I think I've done much this far. It's okay. Yebo. So the influence for me to close that door, influence how many the people he gets in the boardroom with. But here's the thing about me: I hate giving any human being power. So just saying, the person I believe in, which is God. God is bigger than anyone. I just hate giving someone power. Like mine, and I give that person power. No. Be clear where your power is invested.
Yeah.
If it's invested, Mkombe will do things for me. Mkombe is human. Mkombe will meet another nana. But God has created us. We are different. So I hate giving anyone power. I don't give anyone power at all. If I have to tell you the truth, I'll tell you the truth. I'll just tell you as it is. I hate giving a human being power. No, that's not me. I'm a spiritual person. That's why I don't slick anyone. I don't disrespect, but I won't slick anyone because I'm giving you power. Be clear who you give your power, where your power lies. Be clear about that. I praise God in His miracles. Then be clear. Good thing. My powers are called. Where do they lie? Yeah.
I'll be clear myself.
You should be clear, my man. If you tanaza ja, akubeng ja, kuthona my powers akho anika ja. If your powers lie, kubo kuthona utawungena ngema, what is this thing? My connections. That's fine. If they work for you, it's fine. It's okay. That's where your power lies. Mine is no.
Sheena, any last words?
No,
Hi.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us on this Mshina TV. Tea podcast special episode.
Special episode. I enjoyed it.
Would like to thank Ramblers.
Yes.
Thank you to Ramblers for giving us the space. Thank you to Nana for coming through.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was a great conversation.
Enjoyed it.
One of a kind, Gati.
Yeah.
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 Because Lagati is clear, it's more, I would say, industrial. Would say Wendani. Yeah.
Yeah.
But here we were just, it was more of a mixture of mshinom kulu and tea.
Yeah.
Because magati. Aga mshin. Yeah.
Yes, I need a combo. Thank you, thank you, Shana Tumbling. Thank you so much. Thank you. So you see, my father used to tell me, "Good, see, if I would bet on my looks, it would be a waste." He said, "Imagine." He calls me Siswaba. He says, "Imagine, Siswaba, if you're this beautiful woman and you've got substance, invest in your brain. Invest here. Because any woman lomuhle bangahlala and be like, nimbuke muhle khawukele if I could fuck her." But we were having a conversation. So I ran with that. Because he told me to invest in my mind. What's a beauty? Yeah. Nabomi Swaziland every year. Beauty comes and goes. But substance.
After about 50 or 60.
So it is substance that makes such forms quite
so
nice.
where can they find you? Social media?
Instagram.
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. WhatsApp is for the elite. VIPs only, guys. Instagram, Facebook. I don't have a Twitter account. People say it's unlike me. A lot of things are unlike me. I don't have a Twitter account. So that's where they can find me, yeah. And for bookings, they can do as such. My information is on Instagram, on my page.
And your podcast?
My podcast, it will be dropping on the 6th. We'll make a noise about it in all my social thingings. So yeah, as I said, the first guest is Mdura, the comedian, who also happens to be a brother of mine, and stuff like that. So it's going to be, it's funny. We're in
so, lo andu Mdura na andu ako
Banchi, say masako.
Link.
It's funny. We were in my mother's kitchen. Bengsalimko at that time. So he was saying, "Nana, I want to start comedy in Swaziland." And I was like, "Oh, damn, you know what? I want to start being an MC too." Years later, where are we now? We're in the kitchen. People they're saying what was that time? I remember.
Let's do it.
To hell with it. So those are the things will be unstaged that people don't know. Yeah, but Dura has always been funny. We'll bring those stories up. Things now he didn't realize about himself. So yeah. Do check it out. We'll make noise about it. Yeah.
What are your handles?
My handles. I'm Nana Sambo on Facebook, and then on Instagram I'm Nana NAH_NAH Sambo. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about this handles thing. Yo. Yeah.
Your team is saying production is on the 6th.
Production.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
whatever.
August.
But in Japan, it's
August.
August.
August 18 birthday so ngende iphuma ngale sikhathi.
So yeah. And to my cham, special thank you to my team. And they're all male, thank God. Yes, they're all males. Oof. Handsome males. So my team, guys. We have a horse. Oh yes, oh my gosh, she's going to kill me. Yes, we have a female, but the way she is, not it's a male. They're born girl. So yeah, so thank God. So yeah, my special thanks to my team. I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for them. So yeah, too many great things with them. Yeah.
Thank you to Nana's team as well.
Yeah.
We'll share their social media handles
but
bachela so
I am not value 5. When I hang out to them, I'm like, yo. Yeah.
Sengibalizwa was 5. Siyabonga. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share. Follow Nana, follow me, follow Mshina. Ramblers.
Yes.
Komeyibheka. Number 1.
Yes.
Siyabonga.
Thank you. Yo.
Ah.